If I was a superhero, I would give them the proper meal that they need on a day-to-day basis.
I would probably make sure they get a proper meal.
Give them food that's healthy for them, like fruits, vegetables, and grapes.
I would feed them very good food. I would try to make good food and healthy vegetables out of flour.
The community food bank as a whole, through a program called Caridad Community Kitchen, is providing after-school meal programs for these kids that come to the Boys and Girls Clubs and youth centers across the city. What we're doing is that we have a group of staff and chefs that are actually providing more nutritional food for the kids, meals that get handed out during dinner, more produce that they are not familiar to at home.
Right now in Tucson, we know that there's about 1 in 4 kids who are food insecure. And when kids are food insecure, we know that they generally eat less nutrient-dense food. And we've really kind of tackled the problem by developing evidence-based curriculum called Food Safari. We take these nutrition education lessons and coupled with the curriculum, we're giving kids the opportunity to learn about nutrition education in a way that is fun, hands-on.
My favorite part about Food Safari is when we learn stuff about foods and if they're good for you or not.
We learn about drinks, how much sugar there are inside.
So I haven't been drinking sodas like every day now. I only drink them like only once a week.
A girl came up to me and she said, you know what? My family all has diabetes at home, and because of Food Safari, I've been able to take back information I learned at Food Safari and tell it to my family, so I'm helping my family out. So stuff like that, this information doesn't just stick with the child, it expands to the whole community and their whole family.
We are one of the farms that participate in the Farm to Institution program. So some of our produce goes to feed kids at TUSD. We feel really happy to be a part of that program and to make that food accessible to kids who might not otherwise be able to access it.
Zucchini, I've tried that. I didn't like it at first, but about 2 weeks later, I tried it and I liked it now.
I like broccoli, I like carrots, I like tomatoes.
To open up educational conversation with them about how food is grown and how that affects our community.
I like gardening because you can grow your own foods, most of the time very healthy foods.
Kids in the past didn't really have a space where they can be kids and play around, but also learn all of the things that a farm has to offer, especially like the food production from seed to harvest. One of the things that we have done is to create a space for them, a learning garden where kids can learn all these different aspects of a farm.
Part of the problem is that a lot of our schools are in food deserts. Right now we're at Mission View Elementary, and right here we have probably 15 liquor stores within the 1 mile radius, and not a lot of health or nutrition stores. When you go in there, you have a few vegetables, but they don't get to see broccoli the size of your head. They don't get to see purple carrots.
And I like being at the garden because it's outside, it's fun, and that helps me learn. But
we did a study a while back that shows that kids love to come to school. There's a garden in there.
I like broccoli and carrots because that's what we usually eat, but I don't like when the carrots are cooked.
The Tucson area, there's over 200 schools, and we've participated in about 110 of them to actually start school garden projects, and we hope to expand that work to other neighboring towns because every kid and every child deserves to be able to explore in a garden, to learn from it, and to have access to nutritious food. Growing up, I didn't have a school garden. It would have helped me a lot, so that's what I hope to do for the kids now, is to show them this is what you can do for a living, this is what you can do for your home, for your neighborhood, because I guess I'm just trying to be the person I didn't have growing up.
It feels really good as a farmer to know that the food that you're growing is being eaten by the people in our society, in our community that we want to nourish, right? The next generation. For them to be connected to the local farming community and have that understanding seems incredibly beneficial to me.
We hope the impact on kids is really that they get a sense for how food is grown. They understand that there are farmers and people in their community that are doing the work of growing food, and that food doesn't just magically appear at a grocery store, but that it's really rooted in a place and in our environment, and that that connection to the earth can help them have a healthy relationship with the world around them.
If I were a superhero, I would go to the kids, and if they're eating junk food, I would teach them a lesson that junk food is bad for you, and if you eat healthy food, then you can grow stronger, healthier, and live longer.